yo, welcome back. Welcome back. It's the crew again. We know y'all missed us for however many days it was that you listened to us last. And maybe just the next episode that you just click next on, but we're back in your ears. Yeah, so we got podcast.
As Thomas would
What do
say,
you what do you say? Hey, I would say but nah. We back. We got a real spicy one again for y'all. It's the man himself, the quiet menace. You know what I'm saying?
There's no spice.
No spice. You done heard of Ice Spice. This is no spice.
hey, her music kind of catchy. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro.
Bro,
I be jamming Ice Spice music, dog.
you got a
What's
song
that?
with Taylor
Same.
Swift out.
No, that's not
You
even
got
the
a
one
Taylor
that stuck
Swift
in my
feature?
head.
Oh my god.
You got a Taylor Swift feature. Yeah, she making her way. People thought she was gonna be a one-hit wonder. Shout out to Ice Spice, all right? But yeah, so we got podcasts. We got the Ian story dropping today. So
Yes, sir.
thanks for joining us. Like, we're excited for it. Let's do the
Excited to have y'all, man. Like we say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor. We ain't got one. So if you really try and ride with us, you know what I'm saying, link up with us, feel free to hop in, man. But we all we got, and that's what we do this for. We do this for us. So before we get going, like always, we're going to cheers, whatever you sipping on. I'm on that tequila blanco today. A tequila blanco today, whether you got water, juice, liquor, beer, whatever, man. Just cheers to life, cheers to excellence, cheers to success. We finna make it happen today. We got a spicy episode. Ian's going to share his story, like Jarwood said. Lots of spice.
What are y'all talking about spicy?
You got that ice.
There's nothing spicy.
Hey, you gotta live up to it now, bro. We already said it. The people waiting. They waiting.
Give the people what they need.
They're gonna see the title like, oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna rename this. This ain't gonna be called the Ian episode. It's gonna be called the Ice Spice episode.
See?
Caliente.
You thought I was
Ian.
feeling you?
Hey, the joint that in my what's that joint? In the mood or something, in her mood or whatever that joint is. That's the song that be stuck in my head, man.
You gotta get that boy's a liar, yo. I can't get that out of my head.
Bro,
I can't get that out of my head.
At first, I thought she said that boy's a Leo or something. So that boy's a Leo.
That's what it sounds like she's saying in the song.
Right.
I was like, damn, why can't he be a Capricorn, bitch?
Bro, once you drop that da 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 da, I say no. She literally says da 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 in the song.
Wasting bars.
I'm saying, bro.
Doing
Hey,
work.
without further ado, man, we're gonna give it over to Himothy himself, Mr. Isaac. Hey, the floor is yours, player.
Here y'all go hyping me up again for nothing. It's not about to be that serious.
Give the people what they want.
Pause button.
Hey, how Jarwood would do the intro and then drop off?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna head out.
He said, "I'll catch it on the replay. I'll catch it on Apple Podcasts because that's where we at, baby. We at Apple Podcasts. We on YouTube. Shout out our plugs. Jarwood back. All right, let's go. Hey, Ian, man, just start off, man. Let us know a little bit about your history, about what made you choose Geneva in the first place, and just kind of like your transition and going up there in the beginning, man.
All right, everybody take their shot.
Yep.
Hey, you want me to take another one?
Yeah, take another one. Go ahead.
I got you.
You drinking iced tea?
No matter what you say. Hey, my sister, real quick before you go, my sister was like, yo, y'all still doing the podcast? I was like, yeah, nigga. She was like, oh, how many more episodes y'all got? I was like, bro, we about to record our 6-1. She's like, damn, I'm way behind. She said this yesterday. She was like, I'm going to listen tonight. I was like, all right.
To the Chia episode.
Yeah, she got caught up.
Oh, man. All right. What was your question, Brazil?
Hey, real quick, Jarwood, you got mad background noise, man. But no, I was just saying, Ian, what's your, what was your experience, like your transition? What made you pick Geneva in the first place? How'd you find out about it? And then what was your transition like to being up there, in the beginning, like that first week, your first impression?
Geneva.
Good old Peter.
So my high school, middle school, elementary school, every school I've ever been in, I've been probably like one of maybe 10 black people like in every school I've ever been in. So it wasn't that big of a like what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't that big
Culture
of a
shock.
switch. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a culture shock for me as it was for maybe you guys and the other students at Geneva to me.
That's fair. That's real. What made you pick
But
Geneva
yeah,
though?
I was I don't know. I was looking at a couple other schools to go to in PA. I don't know what sold it for Geneva for me, but
First of all,
I know
I
what
don't know if
sold it.
y'all
They
brought
gave
this
me
up. I had technical difficulties on it, but can we talk about what hairstyle you came into Geneva with? We had young Ian with the braids. We
Yeah.
gotta pull
oh
up a
my
picture and put
gosh.
it.
Yeah, I might have to
We
We
all
overlay
gotta
had
pull up a
on
big.
there,
picture.
dog.
We all
Yeah, I was
had
tripping.
big.
I'm gonna find one. Keep going, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, you're not gonna find that picture.
We all had.
Low key, we all had braids.
We did at one
I
point.
Yeah.
Nah, Jarwood, you had that mohawk though.
I did.
Yeah, I had braids. I had a mohawk at one point.
Wait, hold on,
Yeah.
man, because he almost said it. I want to hear what sold Geneva for you, player.
Out of all the schools I was looking at, they offered me like the most money for like a grant to play football.
Yeah, because
And
people don't realize that you came up there to play. You came up there playing ball, man.
yeah, I did play, but I didn't really love football like that. Like to play, I feel like to play D3 like sport, you have to love it because like the chance because you're putting in all this work and the chances of you like going pro are very slim. When I say pro, I mean like NFL or NBA. But
That is true.
yeah, that was it.
So, did you play
Next
football in
question.
high school?
Yeah, I played varsity since sophomore year in high school.
He had that
Started
dog
out on
in him.
defense. You said
Hey,
it.
you gotta tell me how big your school was, because varsity at your school is a big deal, right? Because what was your
Huh?
rival? The school that LaShawn McCoy went to?
Yeah, that was one of our rivals, Bishop McDevitt, the Catholic like school that could actually recruit players.
Damn.
You play against them?
No, he's probably like 5 years, 4 or 5 years older than me.
Bad.
Yeah, I think I was a freshman on the sideline when he was a senior.
Bad.
And Ian, you
Yeah,
was rocking.
that was crazy though.
What number was you rocking in college, dog?
I honestly have no idea.
So far,
I really don't.
Like 50.
Like I really have no.
I got a
idea.
picture of us standing together. I'm gonna find it.
Like it might have been number 49 or something.
Hey, and all I'm gonna say is, if you don't think we're gonna overlay a picture of you in braids on this podcast, you done lost your mind.
Good luck finding it.
cover up.
You want me to show it right now?
Yeah, let me see it.
You got it.
Hey,
Bro, oh,
that was 8th grade. That's 8th grade, Ian.
You came in with that, dog. Hey man, we got a lot of memories, man. I remember when we had that was that old school picture flying around. I might throw it up on the screen or something for the viewers. Apologize to our people who are just listening to audio. But there was a picture of us in the cafeteria in the brig. Chia, you wasn't there, but we were breaking down phone posits. Remember, it was me, you, Jarwood, and Jeff. It was
East Bay magazine
with the East Bay magazine. Yeah, man.
That's a legendary picture.
That picture lives in infamy.
Damn, I'm mad I missed that.
That's before we all. Was that before y'all really started kicking it with Chia?
It was.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I don't remember. Where you had weight classes.
I don't even remember. I don't know why we had a phone posit in our hand.
No,
and I remember, shout out to Bree Nodiano. She took that picture.
Hey, shout out Bree.
Damn.
That's a throwback.
Too
right
bad Thomas ain't on the
Yeah.
podcast. That's his other boo.
Okay, we're throwing shots now.
All right.
No, hey, really?
All
They had
right.
a thing.
Like,
Very
he's not
short.
here to.
there. Defend himself.
I'm gonna let him tell the story next week. All right.
You're gonna be
We
too
might
high
have to
to
do a
tell
part
it.
2 for Thomas.
Thomas ain't gonna remember.
Yeah.
Thomas, man, he's such a bad storyteller, bro. He has so many details he could have threw in there.
Bro, Thomas is
Even
Thomas
the stuff
had
he
the
did
most
say.
potential.
Yeah. Damn.
But
All
all right,
right.
keep going. Yeah.
So what was that? I came in to Geneva as a business major. I did pretty well in those classes, but I felt like I wasn't really being challenged that much, so I stopped taking it seriously. And then literally every night freshman year, I was in the gym hooping with somebody. Like we were really getting it in freshman year. But
He really was.
yeah, after the second semester freshman year, I ended up getting kicked out of school for my grades being low because I was just hooping and going to sheets every night.
Yeah, there's a
Started
lot
them
of-
leaving
Oh,
me.
man.
So started
There's a
them
lot
leaving
of-
me with
There's a
myself.
lot of similar stories here, player.
Yeah, that was a rough time getting kicked out though. And then after that, I went to community college for I think it was like 2 semesters.
Smart financial choice.
Yeah, I hoop with their basketball team there for 2 semesters. Ended up getting my grades up. Came back to Geneva. I think I played football again that first semester I came back.
You did.
And then I ended up quitting because, again, I didn't really love football like that. All right, any other questions?
No, what made you decide? Because I always thought you was going to try to hop on the basketball team up at Geneva. What made you decide to not go into that?
I don't know. I never really got like a good vibe from the basketball coach there. I personally thought he was a little bit like biased towards certain people.
Of color?
I'm gonna just tell you, this was a basketball team, and all 5 starters were white, so that tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, that was.
I'm a plead.
That's the first.
Yeah.
I ain't saying
Jeff was actually on the team. You could say more about that, Jeff.
Yeah, that's for Jeff's episode.
I'm gonna wait till later.
You couldn't find no black people to play on your team. Like what?
We had enough. We had enough
Right,
of them at the
dude.
school. We might have had enough to fill the basketball team. But it was.
Yeah, like there were some good players on the team.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all remember what that man name was?
Like-
Phil? He had the crazy handles.
Yo, Phil Risser, I'll never forget him, yo. He was real nice.
Bro, I played one-on-one
Yeah.
with him, bro, in the back.
He was nice.
Bro, that man beat me 8 times in a row.
Bro, he like the professor, really like the professor, yo.
Yo, he really
Yeah.
busted my ass.
8 times. Like you really were just not trying to take an L to
Bro, I
him.
just kept saying, run
You
it
just
back,
kept
bro, run it
losing.
back.
Oh, he's really
I was like-
nice, yo.
I was like, bro, you trying to play again? Trying to play again?
He really should have played, yo. He was just so small. But
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
nice.
I fuck with Phil. I follow him on LinkedIn. He cool dude.
You be posting professional articles, yeah?
Nah.
Him for his
She said, I got that man in my network.
Yeah.
Hey, what was it like, man, being on the football team for you, like that first year? You know, obviously it was me, you, and Jarber was kind of out there together, you know, living in the Patterson house and everything. But before we jump into the Patterson house, like, what was it like just being on the team, you know, with us that first year for you?
It was. I think it was pretty cool because it like gave me a little bit of a foundation, like being friends with you guys before school started, and then so I didn't really have to branch out once classes started.
For sure.
But
I feel that.
again with the football team, I felt like there was a lot of players with a lot of talent that it just wasn't being utilized on that football team. because of bias.
Preference, yeah.
Preference. I'll say preference. Yeah.
It's a good word. It's a good word.
Dang, freshman year. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember freshman year. I never came out to any parties with you guys. Like y'all had to come back and get me a couple times.
I didn't
You
go to
wasn't.
many parties though.
I remember you
Huh?
at Twandosa's house a few times.
Yeah, you was at Twan's a couple
Before I
times.
got
Yeah,
there,
y'all had to like talk me up though. Like I wasn't. I was just gonna stay home and play 2K
Or NCAA.
or NCAA.
Yeah. How about talk about that? Like, what was our how seriously did we take video games that year? That probably contributed to you getting kicked out.
Ian,
That
before
definitely
you answer
helped.
this question, I will never forget there was one point, and this is why my PS3 stopped working, I'm sure, and I had to buy another one. But there was one point my PS3 was on for 18 consecutive hours. Bro, we would pause that joint, leave, go to class just to come back and do our recruiting in NCAA, bro.
We were tripping.
Bro, almost 24 hours. A PS3 is never supposed to be on for that. Remember that joint was fat too, bro. I had the old school fat PS3, dog.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Like, it wasn't just us too, because remember we had Sway next door that would also come in and play.
Yeah, he was in the league.
I was gonna say, at what point did the PS3 get moved downstairs?
When Sway was hopping in our league, because I ain't want that man all up in our room like that.
Yeah.
I bet.
Alex Fabian already had stole my monster. I almost had to whack his ass. So I ain't.
Yo,
we gonna save that for your episode. That was nonsense.
Like y'all were both tripping.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening right now? Yeah.
Hey, one thing I remember with Ian, man, and Ian can co-sign this story, man. I remember me and Ian used to laugh, bro. Like, because we stayed in a room. It was me, Ian, Jarwood, and Will Ringer, who's obviously not on the podcast. But me and Ian used to have this thing where we used to say, like, bro, we got to go to sleep first. Because if Jarwood and Will start that synchronized snoring shit, we ain't going to bed, bro. We ain't going to bed, bro. Ian, talk about that, man.
Yo, I don't even know what to compare that snoring to. Like it was like
I actually remember that.
It was like a gorilla and an elephant in the same room. Like that was
a zoo in there.
Yeah, our really sounded like a zoo. Like the first time I went home after on like a school break, I slept so good.
You know what pissed me off the most, yo? One night, Will's gonna wake me up. The other person that snores crazy gonna wake me up talking about, hey, John, you're snoring, bro. I'm like, bro. What? I'm like, that? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Like, I can control this.
But there was so many times I remember Ian just laying in bed because the way the bunks were set up, they were stacked. So I was on the bottom bunk, Ian was on the top bunk. And on the other side, Will was on the bottom bunk and Jar was on the top bunk, or something like that. And Ian, I remember one night they was going at it, bro. Like they was competing on who could snore the loudest. And Ian was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh man, I'm weak. Yeah, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed till this day. I'll say that.
Dang, you might have to get that checked out though. Like that might be like.
I mean, he already did.
Those machines. Oh, do you have one of those machines?
I have one of those, and we're not even gonna talk about.
You need two of them machines.
Hey, we can get a sponsorship.
I know.
Ask Will if he got checked. Maybe he got sleep apnea.
So I put my whole business out there. This is HIPAA and laws protection. Yeah, I just all that. Put my sleep apnea.
No, I feel like it's been like, for me, I've heard a lot about it. Like motherfuckers joke about it a lot because it's serious. Like I feel like I've seen like 3 or 4 comedians just talk about it. Like, bro, like you beat death every night type of shit. So I'm like, I get it.
Was it at Ian's house the last time we watched a special?
Yeah.
It was all about sleep apnea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
John was feeling some type of way. He really got upset.
I don't know who it was. It was Chia's wife.
Joe
Sarah. She was like, keep watching. Oh man. When it got to like
the ghost gagging on dick joke.
Don't
that
post it.
sorry. It's sorry. Yeah, it's out of pocket, but nah, sleep apnea is serious.
If ResMed, which is the creator of the CPAP, is trying to sponsor us, holla at us.
Yeah, we got you.
One of us uses it.
And he uses it for all of us.
Yo.
Hey, so you said you came in with what major, man? So talk about like talk about the majors and your undergrad, like how that whole process went, as far as figuring out what you actually wanted to major in and how that impacted your future and stuff.
I started out with business, like just general business major, and like one, it wasn't that challenging, and two, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do what I want to do like after college with that degree. So I ended up switching to computer science and graduated with a computer science degree. And now I'm a software engineer at a pretty big medical company in the area I live.
Flight
Ask them if they're gonna sponsor us too.
Hey, I actually just got a promotion too, like last week.
Hey,
so this video is sponsored by Ian. Next shots is on you, player.
Yo, I just want to talk about this one memory I have with Briscoe. I don't remember if Jarwood was there or not, but I think our friend Nick was there, Nick Miller.
Shout out, Nick.
We were like in the living room at Patterson House watching, I think it was the Heat versus the Lakers.
Why remind me?
Yo, I
Nick
don't
was
like.
going crazy.
Huh?
Nick was probably going crazy.
He was.
Closed. We'll resume normal business hours.
Oh yeah.
For real? That's how you feel?
But
hey, for context, this
Kobe
game was
and D Wade.
December 3rd. It was December 3rd, 2009.
Yeah.
Or December 5th, 2009, something like that. It's like
Kobe and D Wade were just going at it like the whole game. It was one of the craziest games I've ever seen in my life. And then like game winning shot, Kobe hit it over D Wade. Like we all just threw everything down and just ran to sheets in our pajamas. Like it was freezing outside.
For context, it was in December in Pennsylvania, so it was cold, and it was a hell of a game.
Cold.
And when I say we literally jumped up, it was like a buzzer beater shot.
Calls may be recorded
you call Lowe's one more time?
Cheer.
My bad.
Somebody mute this man.
Sorry.
This man really worried about that fridge.
Hey, Kobe,
gotta listen to the wife, yo.
Kobe hit this crazy shot, and me, Ian, and Nick, bro, we got up and we just ran the sheets, which was like 4 blocks away.
And there was snow outside.
It was snow. I don't even think we closed the front door.
We didn't.
We just ran the sheets.
We just dipped.
No money or nothing, bro. We just slid. And this was before Apple Pay. Like we couldn't pay for anything.
Shit.
That was a good time, bro.
What you guys have brought up that story on this podcast before.
We did.
I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but I heard this story and I wasn't there. Right?
Episode. Yeah, I think it was the first.
That was a memorable game, like, because I didn't think D Wade was on that level yet, but he was giving it to Kobe. Pause that whole game.
Yeah, it was a good game, bro. Hey, I got one memory. I remember it was me, Ian, and shout out Jewish Case. And we went to that remember we went to that little waterfall area, and then we went up top on the walk, and there was the railroad tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that, bro.
Oh, we talking about at Buttermilk Falls?
Buttermilk Falls, yeah.
I ain't gonna pull up no pictures, man. But what? Specifically me, like what was I wearing? I had on like them G Unit shorts that were longer than they needed to be.
Bro, why did I just see a picture of that recently?
Yo,
was it Jeff that sent it out?
You said what?
No, it was me.
Nah, I remember.
I found a video. I don't think that was a different time. Like that was.
I think it was a different time.
Freshman year.
Bro, that was freshman. It was me.
Yeah, that was
Case for no reason. Went to Buttermilk.
Didn't y'all swim?
Nah,
I ain't swim.
No.
I never got in that water.
I never got in that water, bro.
I ain't know how deep it was, bro. If I can't see the bottom where it's clearly marked that it's a certain amount of feet, I ain't getting in there.
Yeah, that's funny. That was a lit spot. Some activities were held over there.
For you.
Oh, yo, Ian, who said was gonna ask you questions? How was dating at Geneva?
I got one more. I got one more memory. It was me, Briscoe, and Jarwood used to walk down the street to Sheets or wherever we were walking to. We would just sync our phones up because I don't think we had iPhones yet. iPhones weren't even out yet.
I probably had a sidekick at the time.
I had a BlackBerry.
I'm pretty sure I just had an iPad. I mean, an iPod. We would sync our phones up to that Meek Mill song. What was that? What was that Meek Mill song that we always walked around with?
I like my rose red and my diamonds blue. I shake like 5 times 2.
What song is that?
Hey,
it's not Rose Red.
It's called Rose Red by Meek Mill.
No, Rose Red is another one.
No, that is the song.
Yeah, Rose Red's a different song.
Bro, that's the song.
I promise you, Rashad. Like Rose Red is another one. Because I used to get confused all the time.
Song y'all was just singing.
Somebody Shazam it.
Yeah,
that's Rose Red, ain't it?
Thank you, Jeff.
No, there's another one. I'm gonna find it.
Oh, okay.
Bro, it's Rose Red.
I'm trying to replay the words in my head right now.
Apparently, it's Rose Red.
Like a line, you keep the white girl, like. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro, it's Rose Red, bro.
It's Rose Red.
Y'all gotta start listening to me and Jeff, man. We really like that in our DJ drama.
Yeah. Wait, was that on Flamers mixtape?
It was on Flamers. Flamers 3.
Yeah. He's like, I'll be killing all these haters when I drive out.
Drive by, dude, when the sky that blue. Lying. It would sound like a lion. Like Ryan.
Breeze.
I'm buying.
Bro, that joint, bro, we literally, like you said, we literally used to sync our phones up, hit play at the same time, and just play that song the whole way.
And people are wondering why, because it will amplify the volume.
Yes.
It's so crazy we didn't have iPhones back then.
Facts.
There were no Bluetooth speakers at the time. Like,
no.
That's crazy how the world has changed since 2009. Yeah.
But hey, Jarwood, I want to get back to that question you asked Ian. That was a good question, man.
That was a good question.
Oh, it was called "Make 'Em Say." That was the
song.
It was called "Make 'Em Say." Yeah, with Jalil Beats.
That was 2 different songs.
Yeah, and then when Rose Red came out, I remember.
That is Make 'Em Say.
That was Make 'Em Say.
Make 'Em Say. I knew it was 2 different songs.
So he said it in 2 different songs then.
Yeah. Meek Mill has always had like fire intros. Yeah.
Shit, dog.
He did.
Greatest of all time.
Dang.
Hey, well, wait, what Wayne said? Some say it's, what is it? Some say it's biting or reciting something because you just like it. So you say it just like it. Some shit like that anyway. But hey, Jar would ask you, man. He said, what in your opinion, what was the dating life like for you at Geneva, man?
I'll say this.
Say it.
With your chest. Say with your chest.
My man sat up for this one, dog.
You know it.
Like, no, I'm not chill. Like, coming from the high school that I came from, like usually the jocks and stuff got all the girls. But at Geneva, it was totally flipped. Like, it was the band kids that got all the girls. Like, it was. Say I'm lying.
I mean, I didn't know too many band kids. So.
Yeah, I don't know that I knew that many band kids.
The long.
I thought you was gonna say the baseball team.
I knew a couple. Yeah, the baseball. Yes.
It was a lot more even playing field than
baseball
team. Like that was the one school. It's a lot more because, like you said, usually it is the jocks. But you see, bro, some of the kids that weren't jocks be walking around and be like, "Oh, that's cool that they friends. They dating. What?"
Yeah, like what? Like it didn't make sense at Geneva, but nothing made sense at Geneva.
I don't got nothing to do with you though. Let's hear your version.
What did you say?
I said I ain't got nothing to do with you. What the band kids was doing.
I was chilling at Geneva.
At the Holiday Inn.
Yep, I was chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Oh shoot! Wait, tell me about the Holiday Inn. I don't know about this. Nah, I must have left. Tell me about the Holiday Inn.
Oh, nah, chill. Nothing.
Bro, was this when I left?
Nothing happened at the Holiday Inn.
Nah, cause somebody give me a shortened version with no names.
I'm waiting on the version too.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Jarwood?
No,
You just waiting on something that's not real.
You the one said you was at the Holiday Inn.
I was singing a song. I was singing it with y'all.
What song is that?
He said, and I quote, I was at the Holiday Inn.
Like Chingy.
Using that bit with Clinky and R. Kelly, bro. He said, you wanna come to my hotel?
Ain't no R. Kelly on this podcast, guys.
All right, so
Yo, let me ask you this: like, did your parents have a thing like, "Hey, you can date"? Like in high school, did your parents care about that shit at all? Like, they kind of control your dating life.
In high school, they did a little bit. They really just wanted me to focus on school. So
That makes sense.
like it wasn't not allowed, but it was like frowned upon a little bit until I got to college. All right. And to answer y'all's question, I had one official girlfriend in college. But she was like from where's she from? Like Belgium or something?
Bro, I don't know why this man Charwood. I don't know why.
She
this
from
man,
where Megan Thee Stallion's new man from?
Hold on, Chia. I don't know why this man is trying to skip past DP, the defensive player of the year. From
Bro.
Virginia. I don't know why this man trying to act like.
Yo. Okay, first of all, respect. The man's a married man. We can't go into details.
That's why I said DP.
But we're just gonna say DP.
No, I don't know why I said that about DP.
Yeah,
It's not a pornographic reference. It's not a pornographic reference.
Yeah,
That's definitely what I thought about first.
No. We're not talking about that.
I was like, it's the context. The context. Like, what the hell was y'all doing out there?
Bro, basically, hey, I'm gonna tell a story. We had to get it. There was one girl Ian really liked. It wasn't nothing crazy, but he liked the girl, and he was like, "Yo, this chick's like a dime piece." So he was like, "We're gonna call her dime piece, but we don't want to tell her that, so we're just gonna give her a nickname, DP." So we referred to her as DP for dime piece. So one time she overheard us say it. She was like, "What does DP mean?" And Ian was quick. He was like, "You're a defensive player. You're a defensive player." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And she just went with it, bro.
Because she hooped too, so.
Yeah.
Yo, would she do your hair, Ian, or would she do Rashad's hair?
She did my hair. She did my twist that one.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yo, this was a white
didn't
girl,
have-
normal, like, Western Pennsylvania white girl. She'll come over and do Rashad's twist.
Fun fact, she lives in Florida now.
None of this.
She lives in Florida now. Fun fact.
It's news to me.
Yeah.
News to me
we're
too.
friends on Facebook. That's one reason why I know.
Shout out to DP, wherever you at, Florida or whatever.
Not shout out to DP. DP the person, not DP the
No.
idea.
Nah, I left that minutes ago. I was done with that. I was done with that. Y'all said it,
There
not
was
me.
there was another one, Ian. I forget. It was somebody's
Also
friend.
on the basketball team.
No, there was somebody's friend.
Hey, Chia, let's relax, bro.
I mean, I'm stating facts.
Chia said, "Hey, I got the skeletons. I got the receipt."
Wait, I want to. Wait, who was it? Don't say the name, but
I'm not gonna do that to you. But it just turns out that she don't like dudes anyways. So that's why you wasn't getting in.
Yeah.
You wasn't getting in because
yeah, that was.
Hey, you
I
can clear this up for me because there's only one person.
I tried to put the word in for you, but it wasn't working. So
No, it did work. Like
did it?
Yeah, but it just turns out she likes Girls.
I don't
I'll
remember.
put it in the chat.
Live and learn.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. 'Cause I don't know. Let me check this.
I lost internet for a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
I just put it in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. She remembers that.
I do.
Yeah.
I had a.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
Damn. Batting for the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like what is going on. Like, is it me? Like,
Ian was
I submitted references because I had a summer job with her, and I was like, "Yo, like I'm gonna let you know because you acting clueless. This is what it is." And after that, it didn't close. I was like, "All right, I've done all I can do. Nothing else I can do."
If she like dudes, it would have worked. Like,
okay,
you can't just.
This man said you could have said no to all this. She must have been like the girls.
Say, bro, I got that Riz. I already know what it is.
I did have that Riz. We talked for a minute.
You're like, nah, all the work I put in. She like, dude, she had to have come with it.
I don't get denied often, but
how about Ian? How about your jailbird?
Whoa,
what does that mean?
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Nah, that was not me. That was y'all.
Nah, bro, that was all you, bro.
No, she was friends with y'all.
I need you to tell the story though. Like, tell it well.
Tell it well. Leave out names.
No, you can put names on though.
What was? I think I came up to visit one weekend, like when I was like kicked out. But
now I remember the story. Now I remember.
I came up to visit one weekend, and I remember Rashad was talking to.
Nah.
Oh yeah, we're leaving out names. Rashad was talking to somebody, and they just happened to live in Newcastle.
The firework capital of the U.S.
Yeah. Like, how do we even get out there? I think Will took us out there, actually.
Hey, Jar, where you guys?
Our other roommate, Will Ringer's girlfriend, lived out there. And so we were kicking it at her sister's house because it was off campus. We didn't care that it was probably one of the most dangerous places in Pennsylvania. We was just kicking it out there, drinking Four Locos.
That Four Loco night was crazy, dog.
That was a crazy night.
That was my first time ever being drunk too. That night was my first time.
Me too, bro.
What even made it crazier was
crazy.
The sister had a friend that the day before just got out of prison from doing a 9-year stint.
9 years?
Bro, she was showing Ian her jail ID card.
Damn.
Like, she was in
but
there
yo,
so
she
long,
loved Ian, yeah.
She was in there so long, they was like, yo, you can keep that jumpsuit. We can't even
Bro. Ian, wasn't she pinching you on the couch? Like, that's how she needed a flirt. Like, she was pinching you.
Yeah, and then she was doing that, and then she was like, yo, you trying to wrestle me real quick?
What?
And I was like, no.
She's like, come on, big boy, come on.
I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Ian was in a real precarious situation, dog.
And y'all just kept egging me on. I was like, y'all wrestled in high school. I ain't wrestled.
Nah, she had her eyes set on you, bro. That's all she wanted.
Yeah, no, she did. Yeah, why you trying to bring me up? I ain't had nothing to do with that. That was all you, player.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like y'all set me up for failure that day.
Nah, I was just dying. Like, we was all drunk on Four Locos, just sitting there. I'm just watching this going on in a corner. Like, I'm like, should I help him? Like, what's going on here?
That's crazy. You didn't help me?
Hey, y'all remember who was randomly there? Sarah Abbott was there.
Oh, she was.
She really was.
And she was supposed to split the Four Loco with me, and she took one sip and said, "Ugh, I don't want it."
Bro.
So I was chasing it with Smirnoff. But that's why I got
This is before they changed the recipe for Four Loco.
College was so random, yo. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why was Sarah? I think she was. I have no idea why she was there.
That is a very random.
I feel like maybe I invited her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
he
did.
probably did.
Or maybe she drove us.
Oh, maybe.
Could have been that too.
Yeah.
We was stealing for
None
rides
of us
back
had
then.
cars.
Oh,
I just-
yeah.
I just
We
think
would have
it's
done some
super-
strange things for some rides back then.
No, you.
I feel like it's. I feel like it's super messed up that y'all seen what was happening and thought to yourself, should I help? And just decided not to help.
We was
Bro,
all
yeah, you were
occupied
kind
on
of
our own
socially
shit,
awkward back
dog.
then. I was like, is he into it? Like, what's happening?
No.
How you know, bro?
I ain't want to get in the way of
Confident
your
being in the headlock.
Yeah.
She
She
was.
working out.
I was trying to give y'all the help me eyes, and y'all just weren't. I was like, help me.
I think she was just fresh out of prison and just wanted to be manhandled a little, bro.
Yeah, she been women handled for 9 years.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna get nothing from over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Ian
hyped.
was like, bro, get me out of here. And we was like, you're on your own, homie.
and then somehow we
Crazy.
ended up outside running down the block.
Trying to
Somebody
go buy
jumped
more
over
drinks.
a fence.
Me, I jumped over the fence
You
twice.
jumped- well, you
I was
attempted to
face
jump
planted.
over the fence.
Bro, I jumped over the fence, landed on my face, got up, jumped back over, face planted. Because I don't even know why. I could have just walked around the fence.
Literally.
Oh my
More
god.
loco.
Yeah, I'm starting to rethink our friendship a little bit.
Bro, that was all growth, man. We had to make sure you grew. You know what I'm saying?
No, that wasn't growth. That was harassment.
This is like a borderline Me Too movement.
Yeah, it was. No cap. No cap.
Oh man.
So Ian, like y'all asked me, I'm gonna ask this question. What was your first impression of everybody when you met him?
Yes, good
man. Damn. I don't even be thinking like that when I meet people. I think the first person I probably met was Jarwood.
Yeah.
And like actually talked to. I was like, yeah, he's a cool ass dude from like Eastern PA. Like we'll probably be friends. And then Briscoe was next. He had like a different like beard style and haircut. I was like, this nigga kind of looks like Tupac a little bit. Like,
Bro, I wasn't bald, bro. Man, acting like I was bald with a nose ring or something.
With me.
Like it makes sense if I was bald with a nose ring, but I wasn't bald, nor did I have a nose ring, so I don't even.
No, you had like the beard, but you had like the goatee, and you
like
had
a
like
skinny face.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was just like destroying him in whatever we played. So I was like, yeah, we'll probably be friends because this dude can't beat me in nothing.
Bro, why you guys saying a lie? So now we lying.
The next person I probably met was who did I meet
Jeff.
next? Yeah, it was definitely Jeff at that party.
Came in last.
No, I think
It was
Thomas
at the
came in
party.
last.
Jeff and Cam, like everybody was freestyling. I was like, yeah, this dude with the braids he's kind of nice
Oh, he
freestyling.
did have the
like,
braids. He did have the braids.
he's like, he had the braids. I was like, I used to have braids. Like we probably think the same. And then like every time I went down to hoop, Jeff was down there hooping too. So that's how we became friends.
Down there.
And then how did I meet Chia?
I don't know.
It was definitely through Jarwood.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember the specific moment in time.
Me neither. That's so crazy.
I just remember like that was when you
do.
came back,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, he's." I just know he used to go here, so
This man is back.
he's back.
The real is back.
I was like, oh, he's kind of tall. He might be good on our 3-on-3 team, but little did I know
He wasn't.
Bro, remember that 3-on-3
like,
tournament they had in the apartments parking lot, bro?
Yeah, that was lit.
Yeah,
Every year that was lit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, y'all really were trying to dominate every year. Y'all was trying to recruit outside
feel
Geneva too.
Man, we lost.
I feel like
Didn't we?
Yeah.
huh?
We lost to Brady, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because they had like a bunch of hoopers on their team.
Yeah.
We lost by like 1 though. Like it wasn't like a blowout.
Yeah.
And then
Didn't that make it hurt
our
more?
freshman year, Me and Briscoe lost to Ron's team.
Yeah.
Ron was lucky. Ron was dunking.
He was nice.
Yeah, Ron. He was nice back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, is he still DJing now? I know he was DJing for a little bit.
I have no idea. I think I kind of started getting closer with Chia when we did that intramural soccer team.
Oh yeah, Ian was trying.
Fun.
Yeah, yo, the handball shit was fun too. Yo, y'all remember that?
Was fun too.
Yeah, how did we set up a handball squad? Like we're all in there.
We got black busy people on that handball.
We got handled handball.
Hey.
Yeah, we had Nudie on the team.
It was co-ed, so we needed girls. Yeah.
Like handball kind of fun.
My gosh.
I was like the goalie. I was like, I don't know how the rules work, but she was fun.
Yeah, you were nasty at goalie too.
I remember my hips still hurt because I was throwing myself around.
Who got hurt?
My brother broke his hand playing handball.
Oh shit!
Yo, I'm gonna call your brother Tyler Hero.
He do be getting hurt.
Yeah.
Dang. And I definitely met Thomas in the lounge of Memorial, watching. We were like watching Boondocks or something. He came down. I did not know what to think of Thomas at first.
The choo-choo.
This man always had something to say about everything.
I don't think Thomas knew what he knew about Thomas when he met himself, bro. Thomas probably met himself and was like, hey.
But I did ask him to come hoop with me a couple times. He came down. Like, he wasn't good, but he came to hoop with us.
Hey, I hate telling this story, bro, because he's not here to defend himself. But, bro, I used to play 2K heavy, bro, back in college. And I remember I invited Thomas to the room one time, bro, to play 2K. Bro, I beat the man in the final score.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Because I think
Just lead a man over.
Bro, it was 123 to 32.
Oh, damn.
Hey.
I will never forget that score.
I'm being Thomas right now.
No matter where I go in life,
Wait, you're not going to do me like that?
I will never forget that score, bro. And then, like, I ain't even going to hold y'all. I was trying to run that bitch up. But I mean, like, there wasn't no 21-point mercy rule or nothing, bro. We just kept playing.
That was kind of disrespectful, for real, bro.
Yes.
You trying to teach him a lesson?
He made me mad that day.
My bad, Thomas, dog. My bad, dog.
Oh, shit. Look at my koozie, y'all.
Ian and Rachel.
I forgot about those.
I don't know why I
like
said
5.
Ian and Rashad. I was like, when the fuck did we get a koozie?
You remember we went into business together?
We got a koozie business? Ian's like, yeah, bro, the shit.
It's just called Ian and Rashad. That's it. Ian and Rashad.
We made $250 million last year. Bro, I ain't get no money from it. I don't get no NIL.
Remember I said I got that promotion?
Facts. Hey, what was your did you end up having in your undergrad, man? Did you have any type of relationship with Miss Cook or Kathy and anybody like that when you were there?
Just my freshman year with Miss Cook. She, like, I was mad at the time, but like looking back, she was actually looking out for me. Like, she like called my parents when I was like fucking up with my grades.
That's real. Did you ever?
Because nobody else would have did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to go to. I went to the cookouts. I went to one cookout, I think, at Miss Cook's house, and then I went to Kathleen Lamont's house a couple of times. We went down and watched the Super Bowl a couple of times.
Yeah,
I remember.
You watched a couple of Super Bowls that year?
What'd you say?
How many times did we watch a Super Bowl there?
I think we might have watched it twice at their crib.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 2 Super Bowls. I know we had like 2 things. I remember one Super Bowl.
I remember the Niners versus the Ravens.
Yeah.
When the lights went out.
Yeah, shout out Miss Kathy, because I was mad cool with her when I worked at the multicultural office. She was definitely trying to be like take care of Black people and everybody, but
she had such an uphill battle, man. People hated her when she came in. She was cool too. It just
Yeah,
she was really nice.
it was definitely an uphill battle because I remember doing the multicultural thing and we was trying to be progressive. We was trying to talk about cohabitation and God forbid we even bring up like people being gay on campus and shit like that. And I was like, we didn't know what we was fighting. We was just like, oh, you just had no idea.
I do remember freshman year with the multicultural office. We went like roller skating.
Laser tag?
Y'all remember that?
I remember laser
roller
tag.
skating.
I remember laser tag.
I remember roller skating.
We were
Because
roller
I don't know how to
skating.
roller skate.
Yeah, I did not do that. So. I did not do that shit.
I was getting busy out there.
Hey, do you remember they tried to take us to the shooting range?
Oh,
what?
Remember they tried to take us to the shooting
I
range?
remember one Sunday we went to
I
a
actually
black
do
church.
remember that. I do remember that. I
Mm.
actually remember the shooting range thing because I think I was roommates with the RA at the time, and that was his idea. I do remember that.
I do remember going to the black churches though.
Yeah,
like the black church down the hill.
Yeah,
And
there's
they
a little
always give us
cookout
shootout
afterwards.
What was it?
Yeah.
What was that? Second Baptist.
Baptist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was first or second. I know it wasn't third. But it was
It
first.
wasn't first. It wasn't first. I would always say who was the first Baptist.
Yeah, that's not what
One
you
of them.
Probably gonna ride home with us.
Wait, what'd you say?
We were all getting back in the van, leaving Second Baptist or whatever it was called. And some random dude that was just asking.
I do remember that.
Back to Geneva with us. I don't remember if it was here. I was one. I don't know. This boy was like, "Yo, like, can I go back to Geneva with y'all?"
What?
He was like really trying to hold open the sliding door. Like, yo, chill. Like, forget who was with me.
Like they really thought Geneva was like something like
city on a hill.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Nothing.
Yo, shout out to Melchizedek, yo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, I was gonna bring Chez up earlier when y'all was talking about basketball. We tried to recruit Chez all the time for our basketball team because that man was
Chez was a crazy athlete.
Cardio.
It was like Bam Adebayo, bro. He was
hella cardio.
Rebounds.
He is
he never got
this
out
dude's like if there was a professional dodgeball league, that would be Chez. And Chez loved dodgeball.
He was amazing at dodgeball.
Oh man, this man would bring a change of shoes for dodgeball.
Him, Nick, and Chez's brother like went out to Vegas for like the dodgeball championships.
Oh snap!
Like nationals, like it was like trampoline dodgeball. Like it was crazy.
Hey, real quick, I just want to let y'all know the Heat are up 5-4. Jimmy hit a 2 and a 3 to start the game.
All right,
Game of the finals.
Jimmy Butler,
Timothy.
I would like to see him win it, but I don't know.
I got a question. So we could switch to basketball. Is he a superstar? Is he a superstar?
Who?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Define superstar.
Like top players in the league.
Top 10?
You got it.
I think
you got to put him in the top players.
I think he has to be.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
You just mad because he wasn't the superstar with Philly, bitch.
I really am, bro.
He really was though. Like
he was.
He really was. We just had nut.
They just didn't know how to use him.
My only issue with Jimmy, bro, is I feel like people tried to anoint him too early. Like I think because if you look at the league, there was a short gap of deterioration of guard play, shooting guard play, where there wasn't a clear like who's the top shooting guard. Like after Dwayne Wade, like who really was the top shooting guard? You know what I mean? And it was like, is it Klay Thompson? Is he coming around? Like, who really was it? So I feel like people put him as the top shooting guard. But then Harden switched the point in Houston. You know what I mean? And it's like who? And people put Jimmy there. But now, I think Jimmy's that guy right now, bro.
Okay.
He got
I've been seeing the heart.
Who y'all think top 5 shooting guards are right now?
Right now?
See, that's the same question, bro. I don't even know if I can name 5 shooting guards right now.
It has to be Jimmy.
Donovan Mitchell,
Jaylen Brown,
Devin Booker.
Yeah, Devin Booker's definitely up there.
What is Shai Gilgeous? Is he a point guard or a shooting guard?
He's a point. They got him a point.
He's a point. I literally got to 4. I don't know.
Bro. I can't even.
Clay's not really like that anymore.
Yeah, Klay is not the same. Dang.
I don't know.
telling you, bro. People don't talk about it. There's been a big fall off of 2 guards in the league.
Does DeRozan play too?
He plays the 3 now.
Yeah, three. Zach Levine's the 2 on that team.
So I guess you got to put Zach in there.
Yeah.
What y'all think of Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless?
Yo, so what happened? Like, why he fall out?
You remember?
Let's
you
stay
never
back
saw
to
the
that Tom
fallout?
Brady episode.
No,
yeah.
it
That
go
song
back
was
to the
mad
bro.
disrespectful, yo.
It was Damar Hamlin. It was actually
I
Damar
don't even
Hamlin.
think it was disrespectful. It's just how they go back and forth.
Yeah.
Nah, if I watched a clip where it was a personal shot. He was like, "You're jealous of Tom Brady because he's a better athlete than you."
Yeah,
And he was
like,
like,
yeah.
"What?"
how he said it, like,
Yeah, it was disrespectful.
And like, bro,
And it was exemplified with the Damar Hamlin situation where Shannon just thought Skip was out of pocket with the quote, which honestly I don't really think, personal opinion, if you really read what Skip said, it really wasn't that bad. I think it was taken out of context. But
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
that's why I'm like, dang, like all this, like they literally go at each other all day, and then you just goes. It just felt like, I don't know, was he in his feels for a little bit? I don't know.
Hey, but he bought out now. I don't know what they finna do.
I feel like he's getting the bag from somewhere else.
Not ESPN. Somebody was like, maybe
He
ESPN.
better not go to ESPN.
No, I don't want to hear him and Stephen A. going back.
Oh my god.
Well, you gotta think. Well, he ain't gonna put up with Stephen A. shit.
No, true.
That shit would take one episode. Like,
Stephen A. You be little boying those people that work for him.
Yeah.
Bro, the way Stephen A. talk to people, I be wanting to whack Stephen A.
Yeah, for real. I'm like,
every other word. That's why my show top #1 for the last 10 years.
Hold up, I ain't gonna let you sit up here and just postulate the most preposterous word I've ever seen.
My record speaks for itself.
I'd be like,
Go check the
I gotta whip out my dictionary for this motherfucker. He's spitting for real, bro. He's spitting for real.
I'm like, bro, Stephen A., calm down, bro. We know you got a couple big words.
But for every segment, he'd be like, "Yo, what's the 2 words of the day?" I'm gonna use both of them. Hey, who y'all got in the finals, man?
Nuggets.
I like the Heat, but
I want the Heat to win.
So you gotta say in what? So Chia, you say Nuggets in what?
Oh, Nuggets. Game 6.
Nuggets in 6. So you think they win it in Miami? Ian, what you saying?
I think the Heat. If it goes 7, I think the Heat win.
But what do you think it's gonna go?
Yeah, what you think it's gonna go? What you
Maybe you're dodging questions like it's a draft.
Bro, you need to be a politician.
You lucky I'm an auditor. I know how to catch it.
Dang, I don't know because Heat have like really good defensive schemes though, but they don't really have anybody that can bang with Jokic, like size wise. I'm gonna say Heat in 5.
Ooh.
5?
Ooh, spicy. You couldn't even close out the Celtics, bro.
Hey, Jarwood, what you got?
I got, like Chia said, Nuggets in 6.
Closing out in Miami. Jeff, what you got?
It's hard, yo, because, like, I don't think Miami can play a zone against Denver.
True.
Like, Jokic is, like, basically a point guard, and he's 7 feet tall. Like, he can just stand in the middle of the paint and just, like, kick it out to a shooter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I want
might not work.
to win. I want the Heat to win.
Same.
And Butler got a bum ankle.
Yeah,
For
they're
me,
like
it's
the underdogs. That's why I want them
like
to win.
Jokic. Jokic is gonna get his, but what are the other players on the Nuggets gonna do? Like Jamal Murray, he might get a lot. If Jimmy's covering Jamal Murray.
Wait, hold on. No, we need Jeff. We can't let Jeff off the hook, man. Jeff, what's your prediction, dog?
I'm gonna be optimistic and say the Heat win, but it's gonna go 7.
Heat in 7.
But
okay.
like, not only like,
why do we not like the Nuggets?
Like, who's gonna guard like if Jimmy guards Jamal Murray, like who guards Michael Porter Jr. and like who guards Aaron Gordon?
Aaron Gordon guard himself. He can't shoot. Leave that man at the 3-point line all day. He gonna build
That's
up a new. He gonna build a duplex all them bricks.
I just feel like the Heat have some dogs on their roster.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how it is, bro. Y'all ready? Nikola Jokic, Nikola Vucevic, Nikola Tesla.
All right,
He
nigga.
didn't sit. You can have all the Nikolas you want. He didn't sit.
I'd love to see that, but I guess they were saying that like in the regular season they've lost to like the Heat has lost to the Nuggets like
6 times.
every time. Yeah, so
Jokic has
I
never
don't-
lost to Miami.
Yo, I don't count regular season when it comes to playoffs though. It's a different game in the playoffs.
hey, is playoff Jimmy a real thing?
Yeah.
He's out for blood, man.
What?
He's out for blood.
Is that a question?
He denied it. He says it's not real.
Hey,
What's he supposed to say?
It's real. I don't know.
He's like, "Oh, another option."
real.
All right. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna check in a couple of weeks whose prediction was right.
If they make it to Game 7, you going to the finals, Briscoe?
I'm not going to Denver.
Oh
But
yeah, Game
I
6.
am thinking that I am seriously. Last year I went to Eastern Conference Finals Game 1 against the Celtics, which we won, by the way. And I am seriously considering, as the tickets continue to drop, going to Game 3. Seriously considering going to Game 3. I've never been to a finals game, so it's like unreal. Unfortunately, I know you guys don't get to experience what the finals look like for your team, but
All right, man.
I went in 2000.
I mean,
just said I couldn't drink, but I was there drinking.
When I was like
Coca-Cola.
9.
But hey, man, look, we appreciate you guys spending time with us. We at time, so we about to get out of here. Obviously, it's finals game 1 on, so we appreciate Ian you coming on and obviously sharing a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your story, your experiences, getting to Geneva and what it was like, sharing some cool stories with us, man. No, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's always awesome just to get different people's perspectives and stuff like that. You know, we missed Thomas today, but I know he'll probably be back next week. We got a lot more stories to dive into, man. We still got Jarwood, we got myself, we got Jeff. We still got some fire lines on the way, man. So, hey, keep it tuned, keep it locked in. Your new favorite podcast, We All We Got, and you rock with us because once you're part of the family, then we really all we got. We can continue to grow, man. But for now, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, catch you guys later. Peace.
1,